Hi, this is Cheeseboy900 showing you what I think is the best thing for all mages in Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion to do. What you want to do is get the Wizard's Tower. It's an add-on in the game marketplace that costs 150 Microsoft points, so about something like $1.50, maybe $2, and it really helps. It says how to get all the stuff for it right down here in the information. What you want to do is you want to get it, because it opens up the Wizard's Tower in Oblivion, which helps a lot, and makes it so you don't have to go through the Mages Guild to create spells and things like that. You can enchant your own items, do everything from there. Give it a second. It takes forever for this game to move. And so what it does is it gives you the ability to make your own spells, do anything from like small podiums in the main room. And for example, my game glitched and won't let me complete the Mages Guild quest. So doing this is the only way that I know of that I can get spells made by myself. Because if you don't do this, then you're stuck using the Mage's Guild. It's the tower. It's located right here, next to Bruma Road. So right here. And when you fast travel, you start up right here. All you gotta do is climb up the mountain and get up here. Unless, it's been a while since I first downloaded it. You might get to fast travel here immediately. I don't know. Probably have to just find it, but it's just on top of a mountain, so you just find the path, or just climb up. Go in. And this area, I believe all these up, and the hand was higher, and there's something in his hand, like a book, that tells you about this place. And you have to go to a store, I can't remember where. It says so in the book that you get from the hand. And it lets you go to, and it lets you unlock these two teleporters. And you can also get like magic candles or something to activate these altars. This is one that you can get. What type of anarch do you wish to summon? Storm, frost, flame. Let's go with flame. And you get 3 fire soda in here. Summon one and it'll come out from right there. And it follows you. This is where you can enchant items, add an item, then a soul gem, and you can do it right here. This is my favorite part, the altar of spell making. You just pick a known effect. Let's go with what seems fun. Zombie. Sure. Summon a zombie. Duration. However long. Let's say I want to summon it for 120 seconds. Now, at the bottom, above the cancel, above the B and the X between them, it says how much it costs to make the spell. Because it does cost a little bit of money, but it's relatively cheap, and you can make all your spells this way. And it goes down for however much the more complex the spell, the higher it's going to cost. And at the lightning bolt to the left is how much energy magic it's going to cost. So you click OK, and then it's set summon zombie for 120 seconds. You can also add different things, like layer it on. On top of summoning that, you can also chameleon for unself at 50% for 15 seconds. Now it's going to cover with more money and energy. Click OK, and then you can name the spell. And then you create. Congratulations, you have created a new spell. Then you go in, go down to your spell. Yeah, see, I've made and bought a lot. Spell. 50% chameleon, and there it is. And see, and now you have the spell. Make different things. The most useful one I did was make this one. That just opens everything. Everything, just open. Because now I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Now if you go in here, this is really good if you are having, for example, if you got kicked out of the Mages Guild for doing something wrong, and you have to get flowers. If you go here, I believe this is every single herb in the game, just all collected in here. From all the different zones, from inside the Oblivion Gates, hills, forests, the swamp areas, all of them. And you had to get one of these for it, and it was really hard, I remember. For if you like kill somebody or do something or steal from the Mages Guild, and you have to find hard to find flowers or herb. This place has all of them, or at least all of those. You also have this alchemy set area where it increases your alchemy level just by staying here, and then you can do it. You have a bed, chest, go back to the main level, mountains. I'll show you the mountains really quickly. This brings you to the top of the Mages Guild area. Oh, zombie's still there. Of the place. Let's see. Takes the top of the tower. Look at stuff. You can jump down, but it's quite high. I've done it a few times. Go into here. This is pretty cool. This lets you go to any of the portals, to any of the Mages Guild, directly into there, through the teleporters. Just walk in, and then you're in any Mages Guild in the game. Go back down to the mount, go back down to the main room. This room I don't quite understand. You have to unlock both of these rooms, I believe. There's some imps, there are guardians, whatever. There's a bunch of chests. They don't really have anything important ever. I'm pretty sure I've taken from all of these, but they might respawn or something, I don't know. But there's just a lot of chests with useless stuff in them, which I guess you could fill. I believe there were enemies down here at one point. But, like I said, it's been a while since I first got it. And that's everything. There's these, which just kind of are there to look cool. And that's about it. Just, the main thing about this that's the best is the spell creator. Because you can just make any spell, anytime that you've seen. And that really helps out when you're going to be a mage, because you always find a spell cool but it doesn't last long enough or something. This really helps. And another thing that you can do to increase how well your spells work are you make a spell. Let's say you want to increase your damage, or damage, or whatever it is. That lets you do damage to things, like by shooting fireballs. Go down to, you find your fireball spell, or here. You want to get better at opening chests using the one that increases. Just make this on touch. Very easy on touch. Name. Give it a really simple name. Create. It will take almost no ammo. It'll take almost nothing to use because it costs so little. Like here's one. Here it is. A. It costs so little to use. You can just keep using it over and over and over again, and it will increase your skills by the same amount as if you did a full spell. So to increase like your conjuration, you go into, you make a spell like this one and summons a skeleton, but only for a second, so it doesn't take much magicka away, so you can just keep doing it non-stop, but it increases it and helps you level up much quicker. And that really helps you level up that way with all of your different spells. And that's about it. You want to get it. It's the Wizard's Tower.